Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? I think we got all our settings right, so I think we're ready to rock and roll. If you can hear me, um, put in a message in the live chat. Put in a quick little message, and we'll get going. I know there's a little bit of a delay on these Hangouts, but yeah. Hey, James, how you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you going?
Cool. I'm glad I did that because I didn't hear you. How about now? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear. So this is the deal. I'm going to go for about 40 minutes or so doing a quick little demo on 10-minute funnels, just, letting everybody know the basics. Then we'll bring you and Todd on and we'll have a nice conversation about marketing funnels. So that's how we'll do it. But it sounds like everyone is here. It sounds like we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch over to my my PowerPoint, and we'll rock and roll. All right, so here we go. Screen. All right, so let's do this. So today is our fourth and final webinar on 10-minute funnels, on building six-figure marketing funnels live before your eyes. And we put this together a few weeks ago, and we wanted to bring on the very best to come on and show you, to really just demonstrate how easy it is to build these six-figure marketing funnels. And so I brought on some experts, and today is going to be a real treat because I've pretty much saved some of the best for last. So this is going to be a really good one. If you stuck with us through these workshops, you're really in for a treat. So let me race through this. I'm going to give a quick little demo of 10-minute funnels, answer any questions you have. Then we'll dive into the meat where we bring on our special guests. Okay, so here we go. My goal is to make this a value-rich workshop. And if you've been to any of the other ones we've had this past week, you know that this is nothing but value. Some of the best people are here who have been in the trenches, have done these things. And then by the end, you're going to see us actually build these marketing funnels, and then you're going to have them in your business. So right now we have a $1 trial going on for 10-minute funnels, which you can pick up. We're going to make a special deal, an even better deal for you today if you're interested. But the whole idea is that we want to get you inside of 10-minute funnels. We want you experiencing this. We want you following along so that you can see, that having these successful funnels are doable. They're easy to do. And then, of course, at the end, you're going to get a really good deal just for hanging out with us. So definitely stick around for that. So over these past about maybe 8 days now, we've been bringing on some of the experts. And these are who I consider some of the foremost experts in marketing funnels. And today is where we bring on James Schramko and Todd Brown. And like I said, these guys are the best of the best. So you definitely want to stick around for that. Okay, so why are we doing this? The main reason is we want to disrupt the status quo. There's a lot of information about funnels and stuff out there, and you can find them, but not a lot of them actually go down deep and show you exactly how to put these things together. And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to show you how you can translate that great information about marketing funnels out there into real live action. So we built 10-minute funnels, which really was is to change the game, to show you that when you hear these cool marketing concepts, you can implement them. So we're going to build a couple funnels. You're going to see all these demos. You're going to have, and then at the end, you're going to be given those funnels. You're going to have them to use in your business, and we'll show you how you can get a whole bunch more live marketing funnels that you can use. So if this seems like it's something you're interested in, which I'm sure you do, definitely stick around. Stay focused. Take notes, ask questions, because this is all for you. I've done this before, where I've asked you if you're a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And whenever I've done that, it seems to be that most people fall on the beginning side of things. You're more of you are beginners. So I'm going to keep this presentation very straightforward. We'll touch into intermediate and advanced things. So if you're intermediate and advanced, you'll see some things that you may not have seen before. But we're going to keep it real basic so that the beginners can truly understand what this is all about. So if you don't know a little bit about me, most of you do by now, but I'm a programmer and a marketer. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old in terms of programming. Then I got onto the web right around 94 when it started to get popular, building websites for people. Turned that around and built a software to help people edit their website. That was about 10 years ago. And then from that time to now, we've been slowly improving and iterating and evolving that platform to what we have today, which is called 10-minute funnels, which is the ultimate marketing funnel system. It's something that will allow you to build successful marketing campaigns in as little as 10 minutes. And you'll see it. We're going to build things. You're going to see it live. We're going to build real live marketing campaigns for you today. All right, so here's the deal. Throughout all our research, throughout all this time of doing these marketing funnels, we found that the top issues that people are facing have to do with these three key issues. Number one is the problem with technology. Most people don't succeed online, not because of marketing knowledge, not because of not knowing what to do. It's the how to do. It's the technology roadblocks that they're getting. So we set out to solve that. Number two is that the time it takes to go and build these systems it's difficult and it takes a long time. So we set out to solve that. That's why we call ourselves 10-minute funnels. And then finally, the biggest issue that most people experience is that after all that hard work, all that time, they finally get something up, they launch it, and then they don't see results. So we set out to basically solve those problems. And when we surveyed customer after customer, these were the core issues that we found that marketers are facing. So we created 10-minute funnels to fundamentally address these issues. So number one, the problem that people are facing to get their websites online, we have what you'll see in a very quick second. We have one of the most robust, easiest to use web page, website funnel builders on the market. There's nothing else like it. You can build websites and marketing funnels very, very easily. And if there's any doubt in your mind, just stick around for the next 5 minutes and you'll see it is so easy to do. Number two, in terms of the time it takes to get these things done, you don't have to, the time it takes to get these things done is really, really easy. And is really fast. And the reason is because we provide you with marketing funnels out of the box, marketing campaigns that have been part of 6- and 7-figure businesses out of the box that you can basically just click and have access to right away. And 90% of the work is done for you. And then you go in and make your customizations to get things done really quickly. And what's cool about that is the third and final thing, which is when it comes down to results. Because we've been doing this for so long, we know what works. We have millions of data points that tell us what is working. We've seen it. We have insight that most people don't. So everything we provide to you, whether it's a marketing funnel, a page template, everything we provide to you is based on something that's proven. So like you're going to meet some expert guests here, and both of them have shared funnels, shared templates with us that we've put in, stuff that has worked for them that is now in our system, so you can leverage a lot of the successes that they have had. And that's everywhere in our system. Everything is based on proven results. So 10-minute funnels is kind of the ultimate package that gives you everything you need to have success online. So I'm going to show you this demo, and it's going to be pretty cool, I think, because you're going to see these things being built before your eyes, and you're going to see that you really can do this. All right, so basically over the years, yeah, we've evolved, we've learned, we've basically created the ultimate software that marketing funnel, that marketers need in order to succeed online. So if you hear of cool things that someone tells you works and that you should try it, you no longer have to worry about how am I going to get it done? Am I going to have to hire someone to do it for me? 10-minute funnels is just going to allow you to get that done effortlessly. And that's pretty much everything when it comes to marketing. So today I want to share that with you. I want to share this vision that I have, and you're going to see it, which is basically there's nothing else like it. It's a bold new vision. We've written this thing from scratch, and you're going to see that when it comes to marketing online, everything you can imagine is taken care of for you. And if that sounds like hype, stick around. Let me show this to you so you can see it for yourself, because there's no smoke and mirrors, there's no video editing. You're going to see us build these live marketing funnels that you can take and use in your business. And these are all marketing funnels that are successful. They've been a part of 6- and 7-figure launches. So that's all I got to say. Now it's time to see. So I'm going to do a quick little demo of 10-minute funnels so that you can kind of just get an overview. If you've been a part of these workshops before, stay with me, because every time we do them, I show one new piece. I show a new thing, because there's not enough time to show everything. So stick around and watch this. After our demo is done and you get to see how easy it is to build these marketing funnels, then I'll bring on my panelists, who are some of the best when it comes to this stuff, that are going to show you the what to do. They're going to show you like how to do these cool marketing funnels. They're going to show you beginner tricks, advanced tricks to get more out of your business than previously thought possible. And the benefit of that is you can now take that information and you can immediately implement it into your business. So if you don't have that $1 trial, you can pick it up real quick if you want to follow along. Just go to our homepage and you can get in on that, and you can follow along. A little bit later, I'm going to make a quick little pitch that shows you how you can get 10-minute funnels at an even better deal, where it's not a trial, but where if you buy a year, you'll get a really, really cool deal. So let me jump into this demo, because I'm really excited to show this to you. And let's make this happen. All right. So this is 10-minute funnels. Basically, it's a software that's going to allow you to build marketing campaigns really, really quickly. And the best part about it is that they're not just any marketing campaigns. These are marketing funnels that are proven to work. Everything you're going to see today is based on proven things. They've all been part of 6- and 7-figure businesses, so you have the confidence of knowing that what you're using is something that has worked before, so the chances of it working for you is a lot higher. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice is that this is a software that you log into. You don't download it, you don't install it. That's too difficult. We wanted to make this super simple. So you just log in using any computer on any internet connection, and you have access to the software immediately. The next thing I want to show you is that if you click on the Create New button, it's going to open up what I just showed you, what I just told you. All these marketing campaigns that you have one-click access to build your business. And this is why we call ourselves 10-minute funnels, because you can literally choose the one you want and it's going to build it for you immediately. And you're going to see, and these are pre-packaged marketing funnels that have all been a part of 6- and 7-figure businesses, so you have that confidence. If you're more advanced, you can even build your own from scratch, and I'll show you that as well. But basically, the idea is that you basically go through and you can choose the marketing funnel that you want. Now, because most of you are beginners, we're going to go to the basic category, and you can choose whether basic marketing funnels, intermediate, or advanced marketing funnels. And to be honest, even if you choose a basic marketing funnel, you can have a lot of success. A couple of days ago, we had Justin Brook on the call, and he was sharing a story of how he's consulting with a $100 million company. They do $100 million a year, and their marketing funnel is super basic. It's probably as simple as this one right here. So you don't have to have an advanced, complex marketing funnel to have success. If you're a beginner, you can do basic marketing funnels. If you're more advanced, especially when we bring Todd Brown on, he's the guy that's going to show you how to milk every penny out of a marketing funnel. He's the best at it. You can go to these intermediate marketing funnels, or even some of the more advanced ones. And to be honest, even the advanced ones are easy to do because they're already built for you. That's kind of the point. So let's go into one of these. Let's choose a basic squeeze page, sales page funnel. And what happens is this is immediately built for you. Essentially, as soon as I clicked on that button, the structure of the marketing campaign was immediately built for you. And now what we're going to do is just customize it to meet our specific business needs. So I'm sure some of you are asking, this looks cool and all, but what is a marketing funnel? What is a marketing funnel? So let's define that just so it's clear, okay? Back when I was building websites for people when I was 12, and that was back in the early days of the internet. And in those days, you could simply put together a simple website, the websites that we're used to. I call them brochure websites, where you basically have home, about us, some pictures, and that's all you really needed to have some success. Well, throughout the years, that became less and less effective in terms of getting real live results. You still need to have a website, but in terms of getting results like leads and sales, that's not as effective. So through the years, different methods were used to get those results. So the squeeze page was introduced, which was a page designed just to get leads. Then we had dedicated sales pages, where it's a single web page designed exclusively to get the sale. So essentially, you have these different single-purpose web pages designed for a specific result, and then when they're combined together to form a path, a marketing path that you want people to take, that maximizes the likelihood of you getting leads and you getting sales. So that's the idea. These marketing funnels are simply just websites built in a way, in a sequence, in a special sequence, specifically to get you a lot of results in your business. So it's no longer enough to just throw up a regular website anymore and hope you get a bunch of sales. You need marketing funnels to drive business to your offers and stuff. And so what we've done is we've provided you with these marketing funnels, all the different kinds, from beginner to advanced marketing funnels, which are going to 2x, 3x, 5x your results over a typical website. And when Todd gets on, he'll show you, he's the brain behind this, he'll show you all this kind of stuff. All right, so this, what you're looking at, is a marketing funnel builder, which allows you to lay out the lay out the sequence of your marketing funnel. Now, the cool thing is if you're a beginner and you don't know what sequence to use, we've given you a bunch of these sequences already. So all you have to do is go and choose the one that fits your business, and we give you all the information to show you how to pick the one that suits your business, and it gets built for you. So all you have to do is just go in and add pages to each of these boxes, and that's it. And I'll show you how easy that is in a second. So here we go. So we've got this simple marketing funnel. This is a very popular one that many people use, and it basically starts by us getting leads on a squeeze page. So a squeeze page is designed to get leads. And when I go into that, you're going to see we've given you a bunch of squeeze page designs that are perfectly designed to get you a bunch of leads. Next is the sales page, which is designed to get the sale. And when you click on that, you'll see we've got a bunch of sales pages designed to get you the sale. Then we have the order form, which takes their money, the credit card, and you'll see we've got templates for that. And then finally, we've got the thank you page, which gives them the thing that they bought. So that's the whole idea, is we've got designs and pages for each of the steps in the marketing funnel process, which is designed specially and tested and proven to get you the most possible results based on the layouts that we've provided. So at the end of the day, when you use this software, just by using it, your chances of success improve, because you're standing on the shoulders of over a decade of knowledge, of testing, of careful inclusion in terms of what you get when it comes to these marketing funnels. And that, to me, that's priceless. All right, so this is a drag and drop marketing funnel. And if I want to modify it or make it different, I can. So I can click an X right here, and then I can come over to pages, and I can extend the marketing funnel to include new things. So you may have heard about upsells and downsells, and that's a very powerful way to increase your income. The problem with upsells and downsells is you need special technology to make them work. And oftentimes that technology is expensive or it's difficult to understand. And so even though it's a great idea to have, it's not always available to the average person. With 10-minute funnels, that and a bunch more is automatically included for you. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to drag over special offer, right? I'll name this my upsell. And I'll simply just click. I'll simply just drag an arrow from this to that. And then I'll drag an arrow from this to that. So now I have an upsell. So here's an example of an upsell. When you go to McDonald's and you buy a burger and the teller asks you, would you like fries with that? They're upselling you. They're asking you if you want something else to purchase, because research has shown that the best time to get money, the best time to get a sale is immediately after they've just given you money. So having this upsell come immediately after they've given you money is a great way to add 20, 30, 40% more income to your bottom line. It's super powerful and it works. Now, this is my favorite part about this marketing funnel builder. My favorite part is the fact that these lines are not just design elements. These lines that we've connected from box to box actually are telling 10-minute funnels how to direct the traffic. So what's cool is when we go in and edit these pages, we no longer have to copy over URLs and sync up pages and put links and code from page to page. You don't have to do that anymore. The lines tell 10-minute funnels the path you want your visitors to take. So for example, on the squeeze page, when they go and perform this action on the squeeze page, it automatically knows to send them to this page. And when they click the buy button on this page, it automatically knows to send them to the order form because it knows to follow these lines. And that's what's really cool about this. Now, another cool thing is, unlike other technologies, because I'm sure you've seen some other technologies out there that claim to do marketing funnels, and some of them do a decent job, but most of them allow you to carry people in a very linear fashion. And as Todd Brown will tell you in a second, linear funnels only give you certain results. When you break out of that linear funnel and you start to go to a different dimension, like for example, if instead of an upsell, I wanted to add a downsell, so that's where if they say no to my upsell, I can offer them something else. I can branch out and do a downsell offer. So I'm going to say downsell offer. Okay. And then if they take that, I'm going to take them to another thank you page that gives them the downsell offer. So basically, I've just created a marketing funnel. This is the path I'd like them to take. But if they decide that they don't want to take my path, instead of losing them as a customer, I'm going to give them a second opportunity. I'm going to branch off and do the downsell. And this is where we start to deviate from the other funnel software out there, because the flexibility and the ability to create funnels just takes it to a whole new level that nothing else on the market has been able to come close to. So that's the idea. You build out your marketing funnel, you build out the process, you build out the path you want them to take. And if you're a beginner marketer and you don't quite understand how to do these sequences, we've got you covered. We've got all the marketing funnels built for you already, including this one that we just built, available for you with one click. So you can get to this point in about 10 seconds. You just go and you choose it and it builds it for you. So the next step that we have is to go in and fill out these pages. Now that we've told 10-minute funnels how we want our pages to flow, we've mapped out the overview of how we want our marketing funnel to operate, we go in and we can choose the page designs that we want on each of those boxes. And this is the exciting part, because before 10-minute funnels, you would have to go in and come up with a design on your own. You'd have to call a graphic designer, then a web designer to translate that graphic into HTML. Then you'd have to get it on your site. Well, you don't have to do any of that anymore because we've given you over 130 proven templates that you can instantly use in your marketing funnels. And even more, every one of these templates are either tested and proven, where we've spent money to test that they're going to work for you, or they've been donated by expert marketers, or they're designed based on solid principles of page building, of result-oriented pages. So by using these pages, your chances of success are far better than if you were to design them on your own. So not only do you get them instantly, you get the results that they bring also. So that's one of the most powerful components with 10-minute funnels. So I'm just going to go through, and you can basically just pick the one you want. And I'll just pick one that looks pretty decent. Let's go to the bottom and try one of these. How about this one, right? And I'm going to say use this template. And it's essentially going to take the template, it's going to write code, it's going to put it all together, and it's going to put it in your marketing funnel, and now it's built. So all you've got to do is just jump in there and customize it. By the way, if you guys have questions, write them down. We're going to get to your questions soon. So just keep them coming. All right, so now that was the squeeze page. This is one of the best pages designed to get you leads. Now we go to the sales page, and here we have a bunch of sales pages designed to get you sales. And like this, for example, here's a sales page that a friend of mine and I, we partnered up on a business before, and we got some really good results with this sales page. It took us a long time testing to get this page built right, to get it working, and we just give it to you. And that's just one example. Here's another one. This is another one. This page is part of a marketing funnel that we used to do over 6 figures in 1 year that we've just built for you, and we provided it for you. James Schramko, who's on our panel today, who I'll bring up in a few minutes, his company built this one, and this was part of a 6-figure event launch that he donated to our site as well. So you get page templates and designs that are specifically built to help you to help you succeed. And that's the idea. Everything you use in this 10-minute funnels is designed to help you succeed. And so essentially, we're just going to go through and add templates to all of these steps, and then we're about 90% done. All we have to do at this point is just edit and customize the template so that it fits our specific business needs. So the one I just chose was an order form, which is an interesting thing because to be able to collect credit cards, as most of you know, you have to pay for a third-party shopping cart. You have to pay a bunch of money, like $100, some pay $200 a month, just to be able to accept these credit cards. Well, we've gone ahead and given you a built-in shopping cart that you can use. You can connect it with Stripe, which is free, or if you have Authorize.net, you can connect with that, and you can just go ahead and cancel your shopping cart and use 10-minute funnels to handle your payments. And what's cool about that is you still get the benefit of using our page builder, our drag and drop page builder, which I'll show you next, to customize your order form. And that's a great place to do tests and stuff to get more results is on your order form. And unfortunately, most shopping carts don't give you that kind of flexibility. Whereas 10-minute funnels, you do get that flexibility. So it's really, really powerful. Now, if you do have a third-party shopping cart that you want to use, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just move this out of the way, and we'll bring that in as well. So if you come to the bottom here, you'll see all of the popular shopping carts, ClickBank, Infusionsoft, Nanocash, JVZoo, PayPal, and you just drag it over. And now, instead of using our built-in shopping cart, you can use your third-party shopping cart. So it's really up to you what you want to do. Okay, now that we've built out our marketing funnel, of course, if we had 2 more minutes, I'd fill out the rest of these, but for time's sake, you get the idea. You just choose your templates. What you do now is you go in to each of these pages and you can just walk down this simple checklist and customize it to meet your needs. So this is what's cool. So I'm just going to double click on this, okay? And this opens up our page builder. Now our page builder is 2 things. It's number 1, extremely easy to use, and number 2, extremely powerful. And those were the mandates that I set out to the programmers when building this software, was that, you know, we didn't just want an easy to use page builder. It needed to be easy, but we didn't want to compromise on our second goal, which was power. So it was really challenging, but we finally did it. We got the perfect blend between ease of use and power. So I can confidently say that this is so easy to use, but it also allows you to build just about anything you can imagine when it comes to templates and pages. It's really, really powerful. So talking to beginners now, I want to show you this. And I want you to think about this as I'm showing you. Think if you can do this, if these are steps that you can take. So basically, when it comes to editing your pages and you want to make this page match your business, we've provided a very simple checklist that you can literally just walk down to customize the page. So here, let's say instead of a free PDF, I'm going to do a free video. So what I can do is simply click here, and instead I'll just say free video reveals. So it's really, really easy. I'm going to go and notice that it lights up when I'm done, indicating that I've completed that step. And so I might just go down to the next one and, you know, choose something there. But the idea is that I can just walk down a simple checklist and customize it exactly how I want to do it. Another thing is I can actually go directly on the page and I can say, for example, I don't know, most incredible, amazing funnel marketing game plan. So the idea is that this is easy. We provide you with the template, you walk down this checklist, and you customize this to yourself. If you wanted to bring in your own image, you just click on the image, or double click on the image, hit choose image, and now you can just drag in a photo right here, and it'll update the image. So I don't want to beat a dead horse, but this is really easy for you to do. You simply just walk down the checklist and you customize it. You just customize the page so it meets your needs. So that's for the beginners. I'm going to show intermediate and advanced how you can get even more out of this system. But I wanted to make sure it's clearly understood that as a beginner, you can build 6- and 7-figure marketing funnels using 10-minute funnels. Number 1, you go in and you choose a marketing campaign that we've provided for you. So there's dozens of them that you can choose. Every single one has been part of a 6- or 7-figure marketing campaign. So you have that confidence. Once you've chosen the marketing funnel, number 2, you go through and you choose the templates, the page templates for each step of that marketing funnel. And the benefit of that is we give you proven templates, proven designs that have also been part of successful launches or are based on successful marketing principles. And then step 3, you walk down and you just tweak it. So instead of talking about this one, like this is talking about a different business, you make it talk about your business. So it's literally a checklist you walk through to have a successful marketing funnel. And honestly, that is it. That's everything you need to know. You hit the publish button. When you're done, it's going to make your funnel live. You can start generating traffic, and your chances of success are significantly more than if you were to do this on your own, than if you were just making this stuff up on your own. So not only do you get it built in an afternoon, not only do you get great results, but this thing is gonna work for you. So that's the basics of my demo. If you're a beginner, that's all you need to know. You don't have to connect these buttons to any pages. You don't have to do anything else because we've decided all that stuff in our funnel builder before. Okay, now let me talk to the intermediate and advanced people for a second, because 10-minute funnels takes things to a level that's not been seen before. Essentially, and we could be here for a long time, but I just want to start by saying that essentially if you can imagine it, it can do it. There's very few things that 10-minute funnels can't do for you. So the idea is that we wanted to provide a tool that was so powerful that it would grow with you. As you grow as a marketer, it would be there to meet your needs. So a few things I'll just mention. I actually went through and I made a list of everything that 10-minute funnels can do, and it's literally hundreds. There's many, many things that it can do. So I'm going to only show you the basics, the core functionality of it, and then when we get to the Q&A, I'll show you some more information. I'll show you more as it comes up. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is that if I want to move things around, like let's say I want to just move this around, I can just pick it up and I can drag it to where I want it to be. So everything about 10-minute funnels is completely drag and drop. You can move things wherever you want them, and they're basically just going to show up where you want them to show up. So it's drag and drop. The other thing is if I want to add things to my page, unlike some other technologies out there, it's very difficult to do that. With 10-minute funnels, I'm going to click on the Add New section, and we've provided you with a massive library of components that you can use to add to your page, to customize and tweak your page. In fact, there's so many tools that you have to manipulate your page that you can actually construct pages from scratch if you wanted to. If you see a great looking page out on the web and you like the way it's designed, you can rebuild that page just using the tools that you see right here. In fact, it's so powerful that we actually got rid of our web designers because we didn't need them anymore. 10-minute funnels allows us to do everything. In fact, all of our templates, there's over 130 of them, were built using 10-minute funnels itself. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So if I wanted to add like a headline or some more text, I just click on the text button, choose the design I like, and I just drag it over. And then I start typing on my page. Simple as that. Then I can customize it. I can go up, I can go down, I can add padding, I have lots of flexibility. If I want to add like a headline, here's a bunch of cool looking headlines I can just drag over. And of course I can type out my headline. If I want to add a video to my page, because videos often help us convert, I can go to video, and now I can drag out a Vimeo video, and now it's going to let me put in a video. Now if I go to, for example, let's say I go to YouTube and I grab a video, right? So I just go to the video that I want. Here's a cool looking video. I'm just going to grab the URL of my video, and you can do this for YouTube, Vimeo, a bunch of different sources. Just grab the location of it, and then I'm going to choose video in 10-minute funnels and just paste it in, and instantly my video is available. So if you've done this the hard way before, you know just how much steps we've skipped by doing it this way. Now, of course, if we want to get rid of this, we just drag it off the screen and it's gone. So like I said, super powerful, but at the same time, really, really easy to use. So the last thing I'll show you is the autoresponder. For example, we want to collect leads, right? That's part of a good marketing funnel, is collecting these leads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to autoresponder settings. And now I can tell my page to send all my leads to one of my autoresponder sources. So here we go. So I can go to all my different email providers. We use Infusionsoft, but maybe use Aweber, MailChimp, or SendReach, or whatever. And you just select the one you want. And then it talks to my email provider in the background. and it pulls back all my lists, and I basically just can choose the one I want, and that's it. It automatically configures everything. When people see this page, they're going to put their name and email in, and it's going to automatically know where to send them. It's going to know where to take them next. So all of the hard work is automatically done for you. So let's go back and let's wrap this up, because I think it makes sense, hopefully, to everybody. And then we'll bring on our panelists and have a discussion about the marketing side of this stuff. So 10-minute funnels, as you've seen, is really, really easy to use. Step one, you choose from, let me give this a name, cool funnel. So step one, you choose from a list of proven marketing funnels. These are all marketing funnels that have been part of 6- and 7-figure businesses, so you have at least some confidence that this is going to work for you. Next, when you choose it, it instantly builds out the funnel, and the funnel builder is introduced. And the funnel builder is completely drag and drop. You get to customize this any way you want, and as you drag out new pages and new components, 10-minute funnels automatically makes it all work behind the scenes. So just like you would sketch out something on a whiteboard of how you want your website to operate, you do it on this funnel builder, and the system will take care of the rest. Then you go through each step and you choose your templates, and we provide you with high converting marketing funnel templates that not only look good, but they're going to actually perform well. Here's one that's performing really great for us right now. You have access to it. This is another one we used back in the day. Great results. So you just go through, you choose any one you want, and then you can go in and edit it and customize it. And you just double click on the one you want. Let me choose a different one. So you go in and it opens up a page builder that you can simply just walk down a simple checklist to edit it, and then you hit publish and your marketing funnel is built. If there seems like there should be more steps, there's not. That's all you've got to do. That's why we call ourselves 10-minute funnels, because you can basically build your marketing funnels in as little as 10 minutes. Of course, if you want to get more detailed, more nuanced, it can take an afternoon. But the idea is this is significantly faster than anything else. It's way easier, and it's got results built in. Okay, now there's so much more I can show you. There's so much I want to show you, but I simply don't have the time. So I'll just breeze through a few just to show you, just to highlight it. So number one is we have built-in stats that will basically show you what's going on your website. So you can it'll tell you everything that's going on, how many people are on your website, how many visitors you have, subscribers. It'll break it down in plain English, page views, visitors, your conversion rate. And the best part about this is it's not some complicated spreadsheet. It's in plain English telling you exactly what's going on your website. So that's what's cool. Now, if you have a third-party tracking provider, you can bring that in as well. You can do split tests. You can customize your SEO. You can do custom CSS, really anything you can imagine. One final thing I'll show you, which is really exciting, we actually just launched this, is our funnel stats. And essentially, when you hit stats, it's going to show you everything that's going on in your funnel live. And it's going to show you in real time what's going on. It'll show you the conversion rates. It'll show you how your web pages are performing, all in really simple, easy to understand terms. And you can use this data to tell you what to do next, how to make your funnel even better. So anyway, there's so much more I want to show you, but I can't. I'll save that for the Q&A. If there's something, if you're wondering if it does X, Y, and Z, put it in the questions and I'll answer you. But at this point, I just want to take 5 minutes to share how you can get a copy of 10-minute funnels if you're so inclined. And then we'll bring on our panelists, we'll answer some questions, and we'll make this really good for you. All right, guys, so I'm seeing that there are a bunch of questions. I will get to all of your questions. Promise, 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 promise. Okay, so one of our panelists is having an issue getting on, so just 1 second, let me just Let me message him real quick. Okie doke. And I am going to give him his link so that he can get on. Yeah, you guys definitely want to stick around for this panelist. Okay. Okay, so let's go to our PowerPoint so we can just show a few more things. Okay, so here's the deal. So 10-minute funnels is really easy. It's going to take care of your marketing needs from here on out. It's going to allow you, it's going to give you this platform that you can build your business on top of. It's going to allow you to do it really simple, really easily, and it's going to give you a leg up in front of your competition. Now imagine what life was like before 10-minute funnels. As you know, it's difficult. You got all these tools that claim to do X, Y, and Z, but just don't meet the mark. With us, I've shown you the whole thing. There's no smoke and mirrors. It really is that simple. You choose your funnel, you fill it, you choose from proven templates, you customize it, and you publish it. And that's it. So there's no learning curve. Before 10-minute funnels, everything took forever. I'm sure you can identify with getting WordPress installed, getting plugins, or hiring someone and going through that back and forth just to get something up on the web. You don't have to worry about that anymore. As I've shown you, this is something you can do. You can do this. And what's even cooler is not only do we give you a powerful platform that you can use and build awesome funnels, we have a community of people to help you. So we have tutorials, documentation, all that stuff to support you. And then surrounding that, we have live support, 24-hour a day, 5-day a week support of funnel experts to help you in your success. I'll talk about that in a second. So the main things that 10-minute funnels gives you are, number one, speed of implementation. And anyone who's had any success will tell you speed of implementation is everything in business. You got to be able to move super fast. You got to move fast, and there's nothing faster than 10-minute funnels. Number two is ease of use. There's nothing easier than 10-minute funnels. You can jump in, put your funnels together, jump out, and then see if you have successful results. And number three, everything is based on data-backed conversion. We have a lot of data points as to what works, and that informs us what to give to you in the sense of templates. So everything you get is based on things that are proven, and that's so much better than if you were trying to come up with these things alone. I defy someone to come up with something, to just come up with something on their own and beat out our funnels and our templates, because we have the data to back it. Okay, so here's what you get when you buy 10-minute funnels in this special deal that I'm going to make for you today, okay? So you're going to get everything I've shown you today so far. You're going to get a 1 year of 10-minute funnels premium account. That's going to give you unlimited funnels, unlimited pages, and unlimited traffic, okay? You're going to be able to build squeeze page funnels, sales page funnels, pretty much any kind of funnel, product launch, webinar, free plus shipping, upsell, downsells. Essentially, it's not simple linear funnels that don't work. It's going to be great, high-performing funnels that are that dynamically respond to your customer, the way funnels are supposed to be built. And you're going to hear about that when our panelists come on. So the cool thing about 10-minute funnels is this can actually be free for some of you, because many of you are paying for things that you no longer have to pay for with 10-minute funnels. So other page builders, graphic packs, template, custom templates, designers, programmers, webinar software. I didn't show you that, but you can do webinars with our system. Split testing software, plugins, all your different plugins you don't need to do anymore. You can cancel your website hosting bill. So there's a lot of things that you are paying for right now that you no longer need to pay for. So as a result, if you cancel those bills, you end up basically saving money when you get 10-minute funnels. So there's lots. I'll just breeze through them, guys. But you get pre-created funnels based on these data points. You're getting dozens of page templates, over 130. You're getting the drag and drop funnel builder. You can basically build any kind of funnel you can imagine. You get the page builder, which is the most powerful page builder you can find, and it's also the easiest that you can use. Completely drag and drop, completely powerful. You have built-in split testing, real-time stats, exit pop-ups, standard pop-ups. You have two-step opt-in pop-ups, autoresponder integrations with all the popular autoresponder companies. All our templates are mobile responsive. You have a large library of components that you can add to the page. Columns, grids, so you can customize where things are placed. Buttons, videos, countdown timers, navigation, form builders. Like, we thought of everything. We thought of everything. So if there's something that you've been wanting, something you've been considering getting to try to add and piecemeal your tools together, you don't have to do that anymore, because 10-Minute Funnels is going to take care of all of it for you. At the end of the day, what you get is the power of an advanced web developer, but made easy. So you're going to have the same power an advanced web developer has without any of that learning curve. So at the end of the day, that's a lot of value. If you add up the price and the value of each one separately, that's over $7,000 of actual value. Over $7,000 of actual value. We're not going to cost $7,000. And I'm not even going to make this complicated pitch. This is very, very simple. Hopefully you've seen the value. Hopefully this makes sense to you. So the simple deal is that we wanted to create a special early bird deal. We're in the middle of our launch. Our launch ends tomorrow. So if you get in now, we're going to give you a special deal. This is better than any deal we've offered to anyone else. And you're basically going to get a really good deal. So the normal cost of 10-Minute Funnels is $1,188 a year. It's $99 a month, which is much less than $7,000. So even at that price, it's a no-brainer. But like I said, we put together a really, really good deal for you. So today only, I'm going to share our bonuses a little bit later, but we have a huge bonus package that you're going to get. But essentially, if you buy 10-Minute Funnels today, you're going to get all the bonuses I'll share in a second. And we're going to slash your first year's payment in half. So essentially, if you buy 10-Minute Funnels today, if you get 6 months today, you're going to get the next 6 months free. So for today only, 10-Minute Funnels is just $594 for the first year. So that's essentially, you're going to pay $594 today, and your next payment isn't going to come until an entire year later. And after that, you just pay $97 a month. So this is by far the best deal you're going to spend. You're basically getting half off of 10-Minute Funnels, and then you pay $97 a month. So here's how to get it. You go to 10minutefunnels.com/hangout. I want you to jump on this. This is something that's going to help your business. There's a full 30-day money-back guarantee. I want you to jump in there. I want you to get a funnel built. I want you to try it out. Let us prove to you that this is going to work for you. Try it for 30 days. If it doesn't work, let us know. We'll refund all your money, but I think you're going to love it. So go to 10minutefunnels.com/hangout. And that is that. So at this point, I want to bring on our special guests. Let me come back here. And I want to talk a little bit about marketing. So what I've done so far is I've shown you the technology, because that's the first obstacle that most people have with this stuff, is they have a hard time with the tech part. So even the marketing knowledge becomes difficult to wrap your brain around, because you're always worried about how to actually build it. Well, with 10-Minute Funnels, me showing you this first, I wanted to just get rid of that obstacle right away. With 10-Minute Funnels, you can do it. So at this point, I want to bring on our first guest, which is James Schramko, to talk about some marketing things. And I know James is an expert when it comes to content marketing and traffic, especially free traffic. And so he's going to share something. Let me pull up his bio if I can find it. Oh, there it is. So James is really a special treat. He's the founder of Superfast Business, which is a very popular content site that's all about online marketing. He's who I consider the king of content marketing. A couple sessions ago, we talked about this strategy of native ads. and basically Justin Brook, Jason Hornung, they were talking about how you can get a lot of traffic to your website using this native ad strategy. But they didn't go into the content side. They didn't go into like how you create this great content. And James Schramko, in my opinion, is arguably the best when it comes to content marketing. He's also my personal mentor. We meet from time to time, and he's mentored me through the process of building my business. And as you know, we have a pretty good business, and that's thanks in part to James Schramko. So at this point, James, how are you doing? How's it going? It's great to have you on this call.
Good, thanks, mate. It's great to be here.
Appreciate you taking the time out. So what I wanted to do is just have you share just some tips, some advice for we have pretty much beginners for the most part here who are just kind of getting their feet wet in online business, in online marketing and funnels. And I've shown how to do the technology, but I know there's a lot that a lot of advice you can give to them when it comes to this stuff. So what can you share that can help us out here?
Well, I sent you 2 images, but maybe I can screen share
Sure.
if you want. I just wanted to share a simple tip. As you know, I've got a meeting that starts in 5 minutes from now, but my tip can be shared in less time than that. I imagine, having just listened to that for the last 50 minutes, it could be a little bit blurring on the brain, all this funnels and technology and stuff. I think the most important point is to firstly accept that all of these great things can be built easily with this tool. The second thing, and probably something that a lot of people don't actually step back and look at, is the bulk of people talking about funnels and leads and driving traffic and going through different stages. They almost always seem to be talking about new traffic, brand new people coming to the site in a very linear fashion. It's like the outside world coming into our ecosystem. And that's where 90% of the conversation seems to be generated online. But my real point, and you sort of touched on it, is that most of my funnels and sequences are designed for people in my ecosystem. Now, I call this idea own the race course. And if you were to think about it, like let's say you owned a race horse, and you put it in the horse float and you cart it all around to the different races, and you're letting it run in the race and winning prize money. That's how a lot of people treat their business. They're always off to a new place. They're always competing for the next prize money. But if something happens to that horse, you're in a lot of trouble. And this is where a lot of people are putting their focus on outside places. Like Facebook in particular. These days, Periscope's pretty popular, Twitter. What I do with Own the Race course is I say, let's build around our own empire. Let's have other people bring their horses to our track and compete, because we're always going to win. So if you were to look into my account, most of the things you'll see will be revolving around the existing traffic that I have. And I get people to come from other places to my site, especially using podcasts and blog posts. But once they're there, once they come into my funnel, then they're going to continually be sent back around and around and around. It's basically like a season pass where they can keep coming back. So the most successful funnel that you replicated of mine inside 10-minute funnels is a live event funnel, and that was serving, the bulk of the customers for that will be my own customers who are already in my ecosystem. So the bottom line where I'm going with all of this is, if you develop funnels for your existing customers, you'll find the conversions will be very high, the effort involved will be very low, and you can come up with an unlimited number of funnels for people who are known to your ecosystem. And one little side point is, if you were to come up with a subscription model for your business, or if you were to have things that happen on a recurring basis, like a recurring relationship, that's what a live event is each year, once a year, recurring relationship, then building these funnels is a very smart thing to do and a very simple thing to do. I think you've got the sequence up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just bringing traffic from outside, but most importantly, your own database. Cherish your own database and design funnels for people who are known to you and treat them differently than people who are not known to you. That's probably one major key differentiator, because the people who are your fans, who do know you, have seen your work and will be very responsive to things that you can offer, but they shouldn't be treated the same as someone coming from outside your ecosystem, because the people who come from outside your ecosystem may need more sequential education. They might need a little bit more context to understand who you are and how you can solve their problem. So that's really the main point that I wanted to make. And if you were to draw it on a picture, most people treat these funnels as a very linear thing from outside to into their business, and mine are a lot more circular, where people come into my ecosystem and they keep getting new funnels and experiences. It might be a funnel for induction training. It might be a funnel where they get offered to purchase a live event. For outside people, when they purchase a live event, they should be offered a subscription for the coaching membership. So you can see why it has to be different depending on where they come from.
Love it. Beautiful. So that's one of the things I like about you. And if you've got to go, James, feel free.
I will have to head off in a sec, so final round of questions.
Perfect. Let me see if there's any questions I have, because what I really like about you is the keeping it inside, and the reason why is because I think conversions are always higher when people who come through your funnel are people who know, like, and trust you. And so by having the cyclical thing where it's your email traffic, your podcast traffic, your blog traffic, these are all content networks that you've created that are essentially your ecosystem that you're sending down your funnel, and that's why your marketing funnels convert really, really well. And then
I've pushed my funnel. If you like, I've pretty much surrogated the first step of my funnel to other places like iTunes, Facebook, and my blog. And what would be normally the first step in someone's funnel is usually my second step. And by the time someone gets to any page on my site, usually they're already aware of who I am, and they're warm instead of cold.
Absolutely. No, I like that a lot, and I think it speaks to some really key principles that I know Todd will expand on. Number one is by getting people, when people actually enter the sales portion of the funnel, they already have a strong trust for you. And then also you're taking it one step further by segmenting them. We can talk about this after you're gone, but essentially what James has is he has custom versions of these mini sales pages based on different segments of his audience. So not only does he have people who know, like, and trust him and are already likely to buy, but based on certain actions that they take, like certain behaviors, certain things about them, he'll send them to different sales pages before they get to the order form. So there's this segmentation going on, which takes his conversions up even higher.
There you go.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Kyle, and great presentation.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. If you can leave us with one final word about 10-minute funnels, like based on what you've seen today or what I've shown you in the past, what do you like most about 10-minute funnels?
Well, having used it myself when we did a webinar, I liked that you can just drag things around, and it's very easy to replicate. Once you find one that works, you can save it as a template, and it's easy to go back to. And I'll echo what one of your previous guests said, start with simple ones, because a lot of the most advanced businesses out there have not even got a simple funnel. They're still running TV commercials to one homepage. So if you can just start with a fairly simple funnel and get that rolling, then you can copy it and you can enhance it each time you do it. Don't feel as though you need to have what you're seeing on your screen to start with, but it is in there if you want to get going with that. I'd say go with execution versus perfection.
Appreciate that. Thanks so much for taking your time out to come and talk to us. It's definitely appreciated. I'm going to expand on everything you just said in a bit.
Why don't you talk about how it took us a little while to build our funnel out the old way, and how you built it in just an hour or two one afternoon at the hotel, because that was pretty remarkable, and it just shows the power. The bottom line is, what I like about this system is that if there's already something out there, you've probably already imprinted it into your system, made it much simpler for everyone else. So it's a very leveraged tool.
Appreciate that. I'll definitely share that story. Thanks for your time, though, and we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch later.
Thanks, Kyle. Take care.
Thanks. So yeah, I think the story is actually kind of interesting, and it speaks to 10-minute funnels and its power. So I was in Australia for an event that James was doing. He puts on these large events that are really cool. Incidentally, I don't mind. I'll give you guys this video. It's a video of the presentation I did. But the story behind the story is that he had been working with this funnel expert, and they put together essentially the funnel that you're looking at. Very powerful, very powerful marketing funnel. They ended up doing over $200,000 in business for this funnel that you're looking at right here. So when I went to that event, one of the speakers couldn't attend. So James said, "Hey, Kyle, can you give a presentation?" So I thought it would be cool if we could take the marketing funnel that they use to promote that event, put it into 10-minute funnels, so that I could show 10-minute funnels with something that made sense to the attendees there. And so essentially what took his team about a month to put together, and that's normal. It's not like their team was slow or anything. It's about normal to put together these marketing funnels. We were able to do that night. So essentially, we basically just put it all together like you're seeing here. And any of you guys could do this too. You just drag out these boxes and connect them together. And then I had my team go in and recreate his templates, his page templates that he used. So if I go to sales page, and I go down, and you'll see Super Fast Business Live. And here's another one, Super Fast Business Pages. And essentially, we were able to recreate that marketing funnel in that night. And it's the same marketing funnel that they use to do over $200,000 in business. So that speaks to the power of 10-minute funnels. That speaks to how easy it is to do these things, how quickly you can get these things done, and more importantly, how powerful these things are once you get them working. There's more I want to share. If you guys could bear with me for like 10 seconds, I'm really trying to get Todd on here, but he's having technical difficulties. I'm not even sure what to do. By the way, I'm going to pop in this buy button in case you guys are interested in getting on this deal. The deal expires tomorrow at midnight. But let's see. So that's in about, let's say 28 hours. Okay, so on your screen is the button that allows you to purchase 10-minute funnels at this special deal. You definitely want to jump in on this deal. It's a limited time offer. After midnight, this deal expires. And you're never going to see a deal this good again. Okay, so man, technical difficulties. We may have to bring Todd on a different time, but he's just not able to get in using the links that I'm giving him. But I've got plenty to cover to fill in the gaps if necessary. I'm going to try this one more time. All right, so yeah, so let me walk through this marketing funnel because it speaks to a lot of the things that James was saying. If you want to grow your conversions, if you want to get more sales, it's one thing to build marketing funnels. It's one thing to know that pages go from one to a next, but there's certain principles that allow you to take it even further. So we give you the basics. We give you the structure of how it works. We give you the templates, but when you understand how to really make it work, that's when it becomes powerful. So there's 2 points that James said today that I think is very important. If he sends what we call cold traffic, that's this box right here, where he sets up a Facebook ad and sends cold traffic, people who don't really know him, through his funnel. The way this funnel is designed, he'll probably get some pretty good results. But he's going to get much better results when he uses traffic that he's already built a relationship with. So that's his email list. That's a database he's been collecting for a while. His podcast, those are people who follow him. His blog, that's something he's been building up. So he has these content places of people who know, like, and trust him and do what he says. So when we run the stats on this, even though these numbers aren't going to be real because this is not a real campaign, but they're going to show results based on where these people are coming from. And so it's going to say, I can tell you right now, it's going to show you that on the Facebook side, the numbers are going to be much lower. In other words, they're not going to be as high as the people who know, like, and trust you. And that's a really critical point when you're doing these marketing funnels. You do want to have a marketing funnel that does well with cold traffic because that's an unlimited source of traffic. But the more people you can get to know, like, and trust you through your funnels, the more likely you're going to succeed. So that's a really key takeaway. Now, another thing is, let's say you don't have an email list or a blog or a podcast. Not everybody does. So the question becomes, how do we get that know, like, and trust factor? And so if you go back to the session we did with Justin Brooke, Jason Hornung, Tommy Powers, they talked about this, and they call this the native ad strategy, where they'll send Facebook advertising traffic. Instead of sending it directly to a sales page, they'll send it to a content page, essentially a blog post that they send before going to the sales page. And the reason they do that, and that's what they call it native ads, because the content that people are seeing is basically designed to give them value, give them content to create that know, like, and trust factor before sending them off to the sales page that sells them. And by doing it that way, you're able to get close to the performance of what these boxes, the email, the podcast, the blog, the people who already know, like, and trust you, you're able to get similar results that you would then you get similar results if you do the native ad strategy. So that's sending cold traffic to content pieces, then the content pieces to your sales page. So that's the key takeaway I want you to have when you build your funnels. Definitely do that. That's going to increase your conversions significantly. The other thing, which is really powerful, is these black boxes right here. This is probably the least used feature of 10-minute funnels. And we're going to do some more training around this so people really understand how powerful this feature is. But these black boxes, what they do is they create segments in your list. So let's say you have an email database with thousands of people. If you send all of those people to the same page, you're only going to get certain results. However, if you send the people who have one interest to one page, and you send the other segment of people to another page that serves the other interest, now you're speaking, now your message is closely tied to the interest of the person who comes on your site. In marketing, what you want, man, it looks like Todd Brown isn't going to be able to show up today. We'll reschedule. It's just pure technical difficulties. He's trying to get on, but it's just not working. All right, so Sorry about that, guys. We tried everything. Todd Brown, we'll get him on again. I'll send you an email. You got to hear Todd. In fact, I'll just plug him right now. Go and look him up. He's got some really high quality content when it comes to marketing funnels. So yeah, just check him out, and we'll bring him on. Speaking of that, speaking of that, when you get into 10-minute funnels, remember I mentioned that we have a 5-week boot camp. Todd Brown is on that boot camp, and he's the first person I brought on that boot camp. And he breaks down funnels in a way that had even my head spinning. He understands funnels better than anyone I've come across. So when you get into 10-minute funnels, definitely check out that boot camp. You do need to get the buy 6 months, get 6 months free deal in order to get that bonus. But it's so powerful, and it's going to take your funnels to the next level. I will find a way to bring him on in the future, because I have to have you guys here, Todd. All right, so back to what I was saying, and then I'll take some questions and we'll wrap up. This thing called list segments. In marketing, when we do marketing, if you go back to the beginning of marketing, especially direct response marketing, all we're trying to do, I forget who the name of the person who said this, but marketing, direct response marketing is all that is salesmanship in print. That was the earliest definition of marketing. Salesmanship in print. Now we have the web, which is essentially salesmanship on the web. But if you take that term salesmanship, what it is the best form of marketing is one-on-one marketing, where you can go to someone and talk to them. And as they're talking to you, you have this dynamic exchange where you can tailor your responses to the person's individual needs. And if they go a certain direction, you can come and meet them at that place where they are to convince them to buy your product. That's the ultimate form of marketing. And everything that we're doing is trying to replicate that process online. And so essentially what we have is we build these things called funnels, which allows us to simulate that conversation, and we create different conversations, and based on where customers go with their interest, we have a message to meet them where they're at. So if we're selling something like photography, right? And there's all these different things that we might sell. We might sell cameras. We might sell information on photography. We might sell, I don't know, expert training, online seminar. There are many things we might do to serve the photography market. Well, in order to serve it well, we have a lot of people that have different interests within that subsector of the market. So they'll come to our marketing funnels, and if you just blanket them with your product, like, hey, I've got this ebook on photography. Well, only a small section of those people are actually interested in information. And you alienate the other set of people that might have been interested in something else. So the best way to convert, the best way to capture the vast majority of customers is to do what the salesmen do. Is they have a conversation with the person, and that person may say, well, I'm not so much interested in the information, I just want to buy a camera. And so the salesman would immediately adapt to that scenario and say, okay, well, I've got these cameras to share. So do you see what I mean? You want to build a conversation that adapts to the different interests of your audience. And when you have a situation like that, you have super high conversions. On our first workshop with Jermaine Griggs, he touched on that. And he started saying he was getting 10, 15%, 20% conversions, where the average person gets 1 and is happy if they get 2% conversion. And the reason is because they have these dynamic conversations that you assign to people based on where they are in your marketing funnel. That's why we have marketing funnels. We have these dynamic conversations. So here's an example. When James Schramko sends people to the sales page, there are people who have different interests. they have he was sending them to this event that he was putting on. The event talked about traffic. The event talked about conversions. It talked about sales. It talked about podcasting, content. It talked about all these different things his event was. So what he did is he created these versions of his sales pages that highlighted certain aspects of what his event would be about. And so what he would do is he would send an email to these lists. He would send an email about traffic, for example. And the people that would click on that link would automatically get segmented into a bucket of people who are interested in traffic. And then they would go to the traffic sales page. And on this page, he had a video where he talked about how when you come to my event, here's all the stuff about traffic that we're gonna cover. So the people who were interested in traffic saw the traffic sales page. Do you think that they were highly likely to buy, to order his product and attend his event? Absolutely, because he served a need that was based on the people who were on that page. When people came and they said they were interested in content marketing, he had a video that talked about content marketing. And so when he sent an email to his list, the people who were interested in content marketing, they clicked on that link. They got put into a segment for content marketers, and that segment went to the content marketing page. So when you have this dynamic conversation in your marketing funnel that speaks to people's individual interests, your conversion rates, the amount of people who end up buying is so much higher than your typical linear marketing funnels. This point is so powerful. I want to make sure you guys understand it. So if you have a question, let me know and I'll cover this better. But this is what separates 10-minute funnels from the other funnel softwares out there. The other funnel software, they do a decent job of giving you linear, simple funnels, but marketing has evolved. Marketing is past that. We're not about linear marketing funnels anymore. We're about these dynamic conversation-based funnels so you can get 2, 3, and 4 times the conversions than you would with your typical marketing funnels. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys get this because this can make the difference. This can make the difference between a 5-figure business and a 6-figure business when you get this. And trust me, when you get inside of 10-minute funnels, we're gonna cover this. We're gonna explain all this. We'll give you examples and all that stuff. So hopefully that made sense, guys. That touched into the advanced section, but as you can tell, it's not that difficult. It's not hard. This is easy stuff. Now I want to talk about retargeting, just so you guys understand the power of retargeting. Just like I said in the beginning, how you want to have a squeeze page that gets leads and captures your leads so that you can market to them in the future and you can build that relationship with them. You definitely want to have lead capture devices. But then there are the people who don't sign up for your email service, that don't actually opt in. Well, there are ways you can recapture those people and get them back on your website again. So if you have a website with 100 people on your website and 99 people or 98 people leave, which is typical, because they're not interested or they're not ready, what do you do with those 98 people? Most people just let them go and disappear. People who are a little bit savvier, they try to get them on an email, and that's good. People who are a little bit savvier than that might have like an exit pop-up or an exit redirect to try to capture the people who are trying to leave. But the really smart people, they use retargeting. And all retargeting is a way that ad networks like Facebook and Google allow you to send advertisements to people who visited your website before. So if someone comes on your website, you can have an advertisement that goes out to them on Facebook or on Google or throughout the web after they've left their website and they're done with you. You can have ads that go out. And the way we do that is we drag out these retargeting boxes. So here we go, we just drag out a retargeting box and we attach it to the page we want to do the retargeting on. So we just do that. And in this case, I just added a retargeting box to everyone who sees this page. And when I have that retargeting box on this page, I can now have an ad that goes out to everyone who's seen this page. We'll get into more of this when you get inside of 10-minute funnels, but this is super powerful. If you can send advertisements to people at different stages of your funnel, you now are at a level that 99% of marketers are not at. And this puts you at a category, this puts you at a level that most people can't touch. And once you have more results, once you're getting better results than your competition, even slightly better results than your competition, you can essentially win the game because you're going to be gaining market share on them. And when you have the power of 10-minute funnels of being able to iterate quickly and advance that lead, you can take over the market. So these little tricks that I'm showing you, even though they seem simple, 10-minute funnels makes them really simple. This is how you dominate. This is how you go from 5 to 6 figures, from 6 to 7 figures. And we show all of this stuff to you inside of 10-minute funnels. Anyway, I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's so much more I could show you, but I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to take some questions, but just suffice it to say, 10-minute funnels is the most powerful website creation tool on the planet. I think you've seen that. The things that it allows you to do as a marketer is unprecedented. It's a breakthrough technology that's going to put you on a new level when it comes to a marketer. So especially if you're a beginner marketer, 10-minute funnels is so much for you because it levels the playing field with the most advanced gurus because it allows you to do the stuff that they do and more. Most gurus don't even do this list segmentation stuff. You do that, you're now ahead of what the gurus are doing. So 10-minute funnels levels the playing field. It gives you proven marketing funnels that are designed to help you succeed. You just use the funnels, you fill in the blank, and you get the job done. This has never been done before. We have thousands of customers that are using this that are successful and they're making it happen. So your opportunity to get in on this special deal does expire soon. So you definitely want to click that button that's on your screen right now so you can jump in on this deal. You can get 10-minute funnels and you can get the bonuses. Now I do realize I forgot to tell you what the bonuses are. So let me take a few questions. I'll share the bonuses and that'll be all we cover today. Okay, so questions. Glenn, you're asking, does this automatically integrate with Facebook and Twitter? It does, but in maybe not in the exact way you might be thinking. Essentially, when you bring out these traffic sources, what they do is they create tracking links that allow you to track the performance of these traffic sources. So for example, if I'm going to promote the sales page using Facebook traffic, and I click Get Tracking URL, it's going to give me a URL that I can use in my Facebook advertisements, whether it's my Facebook newsfeed posts or my ads. And by using this link, it's going to track the performance of that component. It's going to track the performance of Facebook throughout my entire marketing funnel, telling me how it's performing, how it's contributing to the success of my funnel. So I'll be able to tell that my Facebook promotions are performing better than my email promotions. It'll also tell me the value of that. It'll tell me, what's the value of my Facebook promotions. It'll tell you what percentage of my visitors are coming from Facebook. It's going to give you critical information that's going to tell you how you can succeed with this funnel, and you can act on that information to improve. Our other trainings show you more detail on how to do that as well. Okay, I haven't been able to connect to my website. Should I just connect to the customer service? Yeah, if you have a tech question, we have 24-hour support 5 days a week. So yeah, just send an email. You'll get a response within a couple hours that'll show you exactly how to bring in your website. But it's actually quite easy once you figure it out. Let's see. The font, if you guys have any kind of technical concerns, just send an email, support@10minutefunnels.com. Our staff is standing by. We want to help you succeed. Okay, so if you got an email reminder saying that the webinar started at 7, That's I'm not exactly sure what happened. It was supposed to start at 6. The email was supposed to say 6. So if you got an email, I'm very sorry for that miscommunication. This is recorded, so we will send out a replay. So if you missed any part of this, you can definitely catch that replay. So sorry about that. Let's see. All right, guys. So if you have any more questions, let me know. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to share some of the final bonuses you get if you sign up for 10-minute funnels. I really want you guys to get in on this. I truly think that this can help your business. I know it sounds like, I just want you as a customer, and I absolutely do, but this is changing lives. This is starting a movement, almost a revolution of regular business owners are coming on and they're having success where they didn't have before. Why? Because they are they're getting funnels that have been proven, funnels that have been a part of guru launches, 6-figure, 7-figure launches, and they're getting templates that are based on sound principles, templates that are better than any one person can create. Even experts can't create funnels and templates as good as us because we have the data points. We see what works. We know what works, and we can provide those for you. They're able to do it because there's no technical hurdles anymore. So they're able to implement marketing ideas as fast as they get them. We provide stats that show you exactly how your funnels are performing, how they're doing, and what you can do to improve them. So it's an all-in-one platform for getting your marketing funnels online. It's for not just getting them online, but succeeding with marketing funnels. So what I want to share is some bonuses that you're going to get when you sign up for 10-minute funnels. And when you sign in at this special deal. Now, our launch ends tomorrow at midnight, so you definitely need to get in before then if you want to take advantage of these special deals. After tomorrow, you're not going to be able to get 10-minute funnels anymore, at least for a while. Okay, so the first bonus is your 5-week hands-on bootcamp I mentioned. So if you missed Todd Brown today, we're going to try to still bring him on. But when you get in, you have a 5 weeks of training with the best funnel experts. So Todd Brown is one of them. We got a bunch of other guys. You met a few of them this week, but they're going to help you with your marketing funnel. This has already been recorded, so you get to go through the training. You get to try it out, and then my team can help you if you get stuck on anything. But this isn't just to get your funnel up. That's easy. This is to get it working and successful. So getting you traffic, getting you sales, and making you money. Okay. So then there is the case study that a friend of mine who is a pilot, he's a young kid, basically teaching people how to fly planes. So it's a simple information product that's his business. And so he came to me, he asked me if we can help him build a marketing funnel. And we did. And he did over 6 figures, $125,000 in 7 days. He was able to do using 10-minute funnels. And so what I want to do is give you that marketing funnel. And even though you're not in the pilot training niche, you'll be able to see exactly what he did, and you'll be able to make some minor tweaks so that it fits your product and your niche, and hopefully you can have similar results. So I'm going to give you that marketing funnel as well. The cool part of that story is they were actually having their baby the day before they launched this marketing funnel. So the day after they had their first child, we got on the phone and we built up this funnel, and they were able to have that nice cash windfall, which was really exciting for them. So we're going to give you that as well. We're also going to give you a bunch of funnels that are already done, funnels that we have used in our business to grow our business. We've done over $1.3 million with this collection of funnels that we're going to give you. We're going to put those in your account as well. There are about 5 or 6 of them that you're going to get. And the idea here is that you can use these funnels, you can tweak them, so you can just model your business after ours. That way you have high chances of success. So No matter who you are, if you're trying to do something online, 10-minute funnels is for you, because funnels are the way to grow your business. It's not about having a website anymore. It's about having marketing funnels that are designed to grow your business. So whether you're an affiliate marketer, information seller, you sell software, you're author, speaker, coach, or blogger, doesn't really matter. If you're trying to do any kind of online marketing, 10-minute funnels is for you. Now, if you're a beginner, I want to talk to you. If you don't even have a product or an idea, I want to tell you why that's actually a good thing. Because most people have a product and they're trying to build marketing to promote that product. But they don't even know if that product was a successful idea anyway. They don't even know if that idea was something that people want. And so a lot of people use great funnels on crappy ideas, for lack of a better word, that and end up not working. Now, if you don't have a product or you don't know what you're going to sell, we can help you. So when you sign up for 10-minute funnels, we're going to show you exactly how to come up with product ideas, how to validate those product ideas so that you can make sure that you're going to succeed before you actually create the product. It's a brilliant process. We teach it to you in the boot camp, and you can basically launch these marketing funnels that show you how to you launch these marketing funnels that let you know if your idea is a good one or not. Also, we show you how to do affiliate marketing if you want to do consulting. So you don't necessarily need to have a product to use 10-minute funnels. So we have a boot camp on that. We also teach you traffic. We have some of the best traffic experts teaching you traffic. So that's also included. Then it comes down to, what do you actually put on your funnels? What do you actually write? What words do you use? Well, we've got a training on that. I bring my personal mentor when it comes to copywriting. He does a boot camp as well. And so at the end of the day, you have everything you need to succeed. You have the powerful 10-minute funnels tool. You have the boot camp to help you get up and running and successful. You have marketing funnels that have been successful that are included in your account. You have boot camps to help you come up with ideas and test them. You have traffic training, you have copywriting training, and at the end of the day, there's nothing left to give you. This is everything you need to succeed. This is a complete business training in a box. You use this stuff, there's nothing better in terms of helping you to succeed. Now, when you add up the value of these things, conservatively, this is $13,000 of value. And you can look at this, and this is not any kind of a stretch. When you buy all the different components that 10-minute funnels, the tool provides you, if you buy them separately, you're paying over $7,000. If we put on this boot camp separately, it's at least worth $1,997. And then the marketing funnels that we give you that are based, it costs us thousands of dollars to put these together and to test and to make sure they work. We're just giving them to you in your account for free as a bonus. So it's at least worth $497 and $1,997. And then these boot camps, these are part of conferences that we put on where people were paying us large amounts of money to have us teach them these things. So these boot camps are worth $297, $997, and $197 for these. So when you add up all these bonuses, this is a very powerful bonus package. It's over $13,000 of real world value. But we wanted to create a really special deal for our early bird customers, a deal that will be better than any that we offer anyone else. You only have one more day for it before this whole launch shuts down. The normal cost of 10-minute funnels, if you buy it right now, the normal channel, it's going to cost you $1,188 a year or $99 a month, which is steal. It's much less than $13,000. But for today only, we're going to give you all of the bonuses I shared. And we're going to cut your first year, that $1,188, we're going to cut that first year's payment in half. So if you purchase half a year, if you purchase 6 months of 10-minute funnels, you'll get the next 6 months free. So essentially, for 10-minute funnels, you're paying just $594 for the first year. You get all those bonuses. You get 10-minute funnels. You get it at half price for just $594. This is the best deal we've ever offered. And you pay that for your entire first year. Then after that, you'll pay $97 a month, or you can upgrade, downgrade, or cancel. It's up to you. But after that, it's $97 a month. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully we've poured out, we've given you as much value as we can possibly give. And so here's how to get it. You go to 10minutefunnels.com/hangout. You'll jump in there, you'll get it. You'll be in 10-minute funnels. You'll be able to build your funnels quickly. You'll get all the help and support you need. We're launching our Facebook community tomorrow, so you'll get that. You'll get documentation, user guides, videos, and then you'll also have a 24-hour, 5-day-a-week support system to help you with everything. So when you come into the family of 10-minute funnels, your entire marketing life is covered. We're helping you with everything you can need to have success online. And like I said at the beginning, at the end of the day, when you succeed, we succeed. We're not an information company. There's nothing we need to hold back. So we're going to give you every possible piece of information to help you succeed. And then we have the 10-minute funnels tool where you can execute that. Because at the end of the day, when you have success, you're going to continue to be a customer of ours. And that's what we want. So it's in our interest to help you. So this is, I think, the best deal, the best offer you're ever going to receive for not only 10-minute funnels, but for anything when it comes to your online marketing. So you definitely want to jump on this deal. Hopefully that all made sense to you. There is a full 30-day money-back guarantee as well, so this is completely risk-free. If you can't earn back your investment and then some within 30 days just by following our strategy and our checklist, then let us know. We'll give you a full money-back guarantee within 30 days. All right? So there's a button on the screen where you can get access to that. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. Do you have any other questions, or are we good to go? All right, I think we're good, guys. So I really appreciate you spending the time to check out 10-minute funnels and have us share what we have with you. We've been working super hard to get this ready for you. I think you can agree that this is something that's really powerful, that's going to change the lives of thousands of people. I hope you're one of them. Jump in on 10-minute funnels, get that special deal, get in before we close, and we're going to wrap a nice community around you to help you with your online success. So if there's no other questions, I'm going to call it a day. If you have any final questions that come up later, you can reach our customer support team at support@10minutefunnels.com, and we'll help you with anything you need. With that said, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and have a great day, a great week, and a great night. Take care, guys.